Sikat
We're
kaya
live.
online. Oh,
Let's see. Uy, si Ray!
Ray, ang
Wow!
bilis naman.
Hello!
Ay, wait. Maingay ba yung audio ko? Rinig ba yung fan?
Hindi naman.
Medyo?
No, not for me. I don't know. Parang di naman.
Okay. Sige.
Good
Kasi ang init.
evening.
Hi, Ray! I haven't seen you in a while, Ray. Okay, pinapakinggan ko din niya sa mismong YouTube if maingay yung audio ko.
Parang okay naman.
Parang hindi naman. Okay, yeah. Okay naman.
Yeah.
Uy, si Sai
na?
nandito. Hello, Sai.
Hello, happy Friday!
Walang happy sa Friday, Pam. Wow, nandamay pa.
Mamamay. 6:45 done with work.
Sana all. Ay, nako.
Natuto na tayo from last time. Meron na ako naka-open na live natin. So makikita ko pag may copyright.
Ayun ako, naka-dual ka kasi. Naka-dual monitor ka ba?
Hindi, pero malaking monitor. So, carry naman.
Okay.
Hello,
Ang liit lang kasi nung ang liit lang yung screen for
laptop?
Actually, oo nga. Dapat pala inon ko na lang sa
phone?
Sa phone yung live nung
Yeah.
Pero ang battery consuming kasi. Ayan, nag-charge pa ako ng iPad.
I'm gonna share on Instagram.
Ay, sa Instagram nga pala.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, 3 watching right now. Baka may taga-pop up dyan na nanonood. Charot! Kasi alam nila na magla-live tayo.
Yeah. Instagram stories and
wait. Okay. Ayun, link. Okay, it's on Telegram. Ray, Sai, anong babasahin nyo? How have you been? Ray, parang medyo naka-hiatus ka rin sa booktube, no? Parang collectively, tayo. Nag-hiatus tayong lahat. Mas madali kasing mag-live eh. Alam mo yun, yung parang hindi ka natatamading edit.
Parang, upo ka lang.
Nakatamad talaga.
Kaya actually, before,
Sige,
hindi ko na-gets yung appeal ng streaming. Kasi parang nakakapagod. Ganun. Pero when you think about it, parang mag-online ka. Kung gusto mo naman yung ginagawa mo, parang ang fun na mag-online ka lang.
Exactly,
gawin mo lang yung
diba?
Games or kung reading man. Parang fun din. No, I mean, yung iba, diba, may mga VOD edits pa sila. Pero hindi man tayo ganong level pa.
Kaya nga nag-live eh, para hindi na mag-edit.
Yes.
Ay, wait. Kita pala yung ko.
So, Mistakes Were Made by Meryl Wisner? Upcoming Sapphic. Ooh, is that an advanced reader copy? Is that an art? Mistakes Were Made.
Ang familiar nga.
Meryl Wisner. This is for contemporary romance. Wow, October 11 pa siya ipapublish.
Siyempre, hindi naglo-load yung Google contact. Grabe the YouTube link. Contemporary romance. It looks, yung cover niya, parang ganun.
Oo, very mga book lovers.
What's the trend right now?
Oo, mga Spanish love deception.
It's a good topic siya to discuss. Medyo nakakatamad.
Yung mga covers. Actually,
parang,
I think I was following a graphic designer na hindi naman siya booktuber, pero marami siyang book content every now and then. Tapos, one of her parang videos was like, why do all genre looks like this? Parang ganon. Kasi diba usually, parang, why do all YA fantasy look like this? Why do all this? Basta parang, mas interesting naman yung mga, Alimutan ko kung which YouTuber. I'll try to look for it. But I think more of like, parang ano lang din eh, self-sorting para madali malaman ng people anong type of book ka.
Sa bagay, kasi nga naman hindi ko iisipin na thriller book siya, diba?
Or kung maghahanap ka ng thriller, pag nadaanan mo, hindi mo isipin na, ay, pwedeng thriller to. So, hindi mo pulutan. Parang gano'n. Kaya, yan. Ray says, true, mas masaya mag-live. Basta malakas ang internet, actually. Yun ang number one kalaban. So far naman, okay kami ni Pam. Wala pa namang nawawala.
Pachinko.
Do not jinx. Not sure what to read, but I think Akomaf or Pachinko. Actually, yun din yung same ano ko. Meron ako ngayon ng, hindi Akomaf. Ano yung pangalawang libro?
Avatar? Ay, hindi. Avatar is the first, right?
Wings and Ruin?
Wings and Fury?
Mist and Fury. Halo-halo na. Part of
as long as may end.
Mist and Fury. Kasi yun yung parang sikat na parang favorite daw ng maraming tao. Although hindi ko nga binasa yung first book, nanood lang ako ng plot summary.
Buti na commit pa sa series, no?
Ako? Like, actually, yun yung yun yung kailangan ko pag-isipan ng mabuti if I wanna start a series. Because usually, pag I start a series, I need to finish the whole thing. Parang Jade City. Parang hindi ko kayang hindi tuloy. Parang ganun. Kailangan ko talaga. Buti nga natigilan kay Miss Board more of dahil ang tagal ng waitlist nung second book.
Oh my God. Speaking of, yung Stormlight Archive ko, hindi ko na matandaan.
Watch your own live.
Super love ko. Super love ko yung
Body read with me pagka babasahin ko na.
Sobrang love ko naman, pero parang sobrang haba kasi. Like, alam mo yun. Yung may feeling kasi right now, if you're reading series, parang, I don't know if it's just me. Parang kasi, usually, yung thinking ko, parang gusto ko may variation when it comes to the books that I read for a week or for a month. Parang feeling ko napupurga ako or like, napapagod ako if like,
series.
It's just the same series. Pero feeling, kasi even with Jade, with Greenbone Saga, I feel like I read something else at the same time. Parang may palette cleanser, ganyan.
Very, one-track mind. Kaya hindi ko kayang mag-multiple books. As in, parang feeling ko mabaliw ako. Kasi,
although, it depends kasi.
When I read kasi, usually, parang, i-imagine ko lang doon ako sa setting, gano'n. So, parang ipagpaiba-ibang libro, parang feel ko malilito ako na sobra. As in, minsan kahit di ako nagbabasa, iniisip ko kasi yung setting ng book and everything. So, medyo, kaya, when I start a series, gusto ko tuloy-tuloy. Kasi parang isang setting lang, parang gano'n.
Although, hindi ko siya ginagawa if it's the same genre. Siguro parang, or same format. So, parang, if I'm already reading a thriller book, yung babasahin ko at the same time would be a graphic novel or a non-fiction book, ganon. So parang at least it's easy to separate worlds or it's easy to separate settings. Pero syempre, tinuruan pa kita multitask sa
Actually, I wanted to try before yung tag na parang try a chapter. Like, yung babasahin mo lang yung first chapter. Kaso, from what I remember, binasa ko yung first chapter ng isa ng books dun sa gagawin kong video. Tapos, tinuloy-tuloy ko na siya. Tinapos ko na siya. So, hindi ko alam. Baka hindi lang talaga carry ng brain ko.
Iba yung naging concept, tapos it turned into a different video. Anong oras tayo start?
Sige. 8? This way, 8:10?
Ilan na ba ang ating?
Ay, ano ba? We have 4 watching.
Yes. Okay, actually, baka let's take the time to discuss what we are both gonna
read. Yeah, sure.
Siguro. Let's start 8:15 siguro.
From last time I read yung 7.5 Deaths of Evelyn Hardcastle.
Mm.
That's of Evelyn Hardcastle by Stuart something. Tapos ko na siya actually like an hour ago. And in fairness,
Okay.
I really liked it. May konting reveals na medyo underwhelming yung way ng pagka-reveal. Yung twist itself,
Mm.
nagustuhan ko. But yung way kung paano siya ni-reveal, parang medyo naging underwhelming ng konti. But other than that,
Mm.
super enjoy ko siya. So ngayon, parang feel ko nasa, mystery, thriller mood. Kasi yun yung book
Mm.
na yun. So I'm thinking,
So,
although
Mm.
hindi siya mystery thriller, I don't think. Parang heist. So medyo nasa ganong parang type of
Is it Portrait of a Thief?
theme. Yes, yun yung mabasahin ko kayo. Ano ba to? Charades.
Pinayhenyo pala.
Pinayhenyo pala. Di mo naman ako
I knew
sinamihan.
it. The moment you said
Ayan.
heist, tapos mystery.
Yan. So, Portrait
Although
of a
ayokong i-spoil,
Thief.
pero
Alam ko medyo
tanggalin mo
mixed
sa
reviews
mind mo. Tanggalin mo sa mind mo yung mystery suspension. Feeling ko mas mamamanage yung expectation mo.
Yeah, actually yun nga. Parang inisip ko na lang heist, which is the premise of the whole thing. Heist siya. So, yun na lang isipin ko.
Yeah, from heist to heist, as in HAYST for me.
Okay, ikaw, what are you reading?
Okay, so preface ko lang na this is an e-arc and it's from Penguin Random House, Southeast Asia. So they sent me an e-arc of We Are Not Alone Here by, I'm sorry if I'm gonna botch this the pronunciation, but it's O Thiam Chin or Thiam Chin. So it's OTHIAM Chin. And medyo may pagka mystery siya. Kasi parang mystery na medyo eerie in that sense, pero parang medyo literary fiction siya. So ayun. Actually, looking at it now, it's just 158 pages. So hopefully at least 50 pages I get to do for this sprint. Kasi I think it's going out by September 20. Yeah, October 4.
Okay. It's
So it's
malapit
coming
na,
out and it's and it's an upcoming release.
Okay, so what type? Oh, actually, I'm gonna do a little bit of intro because I'm not sure if anyone's gonna watch the replay, but just to do a little bit of an intro. So I'm Pam from This Book Belongs to Pam, and I'm doing weekly reading sprints with another Pam, which is Pam Shenanigans. So I have the link to her booktube then in the description. So if you wanna check out her channel, subscribe to both Pams. Go ahead. So yeah, we'll start the sprint 8:15. Just to see if more people are gonna come in. But yeah, kind of excited to. I think this book is pretty short compared to the one that I read. Or no, I think it's less than 400.
I mean, if it's compared to
Yeah,
7
the other
Deaths,
one
yes.
it was really long.
Yeah.
Parang it's been a while since I read a book na super long. So parang medyo
Pero
after a while, parang oh my god, it's not that. Really?
Considering you started it.
I started last Saturday. Natapos ko lang kanina. Mabilis ba?
Oo, kasi yung All My Rage, kagabi ko lang siya natapos.
Pero you're reading other books, no?
No.
Okay lang yan. Baka kasi medyo in the middle.
Days I don't read eh.
Actually, same din. Parang may days na parang I read few, like one page lang or parang one chapter lang tapos done na kasi wala nang time or wala sa mood.
Or minsan mas nasa mood ako mag-Netflix, ganon. So like, nanood ko last,
okay. Sige, I must set up the thing. Ayan.
Sige, goes. Nasa mood ako to watch Korean, So parang
Really? Ako, ang
tamad ako
tagal ko nang
minsan
di
ganun.
nanonood ng Korean drama. As in, sobrang tagal na.
Actually, hindi K-drama. So, parang
Oh,
Korean movie yung pinanood ko.
movie. Okay.
Park Seo-joon.
What movie is this?
Midnight Runners. So, ano sila, parang they're training to be police. Tapos parang they
Okay.
saw someone get kidnapped, ganon.
While training?
Wait. No, while they were out.
Okay. Sige. Uy,
Parang they were gonna ano sana. Ay, 8:15 na. Goes.
yeah, okay. Sige. I will start. Let me know if masyadong malakas yung audio.
Sige, although mababa yung phone. Sakto lang.
Okay na. Yan. Jazz
Yep.
bar vibes for today's video. Okay, I'm gonna do, let's
Sprint
do 30
number 1.
minute sprint. So this is gonna be sprint number 1. Happy reading, everyone. How was your reading? I was slightly shocked by that.
Same. Don't they have other sound options?
They do. I think they do. We'll select one before the next sprint.
Like I was in a Disney movie.
I think you have another. Someone came in while we're doing the first sprint. Hi,
Reading. Oh, it's
Chica.
Chica. Yeah, Chica. It's been a while. I know. Chica. I think I remember Chica being there on my last sprint as well.
It's
Last
been a while.
sprint.
We all took a hiatus apparently.
Okay.
Mm,
Oh, Chica, you're
so
reading China Rich Girlfriend. I love that series.
I haven't read
Man.
it. I don't think I've read anything from this author, but I've seen the books a lot. I
Yeah,
have so much catching up
it's a
to do.
fun, it's a really fun book series. It's also one of those books na I inhaled. Like I didn't care if the physical books were in different formats as long as I
Yeah,
have them.
it's that
It's
kind
so
of book.
nice.
I've only got a few more pages left of it. Then it will be on continuing Our Violent Ends by Chloe Gong. I haven't. I think we said we were buddy reading this, but I don't. Did you read it? No.
I have read these
I.
violent novels,
But
not
the second
violent.
book,
Yeah.
I haven't. I have it actually with me because one of the Filipino book tweet people. I think they did like a kind of like a charity sale that if you donate at a
Ah,
specific like charity, you can pick a book from this list of. So I got it
Kate.
through that. It's yeah, Kate, yeah.
Kate.
Yeah, so I have it with me, but I haven't read it because this one.
Oh, it's
I
hardback.
haven't
I
started it.
bought I bought the book along with other books for my
Hmm.
birthday, and it's already September.
You haven't read it yet.
What a clown!
Yeah.
Because I was like,
Kasi,
okay, because I have the hardback of
mm,
these Violent Delights. I think it's even an Owl Crate version because
exclusive. Oh.
I won a giveaway.
Oh,
I won a
nice.
giveaway. So like I have hardback copies of like multiple books, and it's one of those.
Mm-mm.
So I'm like,
Kasi the first book, I like the premise, but I was kind of bored the entire time I was reading it. And then there were just some scenes that didn't really make sense to me. Like if I try to imagine how it's playing out, but the ending saved it for me. Like the ending made me want to read the second book.
I think you really have to be on a specific mood. It's one of those
Yeah.
books where you have to be in a specific mood to read it.
Mm.
Like if you're not in a fantasy historical fiction mood, you're
Mm.
not gonna be into it.
Yeah, bro.
But
So I
I
was
think
thinking
if
that
I
before
remember correctly, it's also a bit
I'm not sure
slow.
if I'm gonna reread the first one before I read the second book, but maybe I'll
I can't
skim
commit to
through.
a body read though. I don't want to commit 100%.
Me too, me too. That's so cool. I love it so far. The second book in Crazy Rich Asian series is my favorite. Ah, it's part of that series, the Crazy Rich
Yeah, because
Asian.
like there's
Ah,
Crazy
okay.
Rich Asians, there's China Rich Girlfriend, and the last one is Rich People Problems. I remember pa all the
Mm.
titles.
Wait, is the movie like? Does
Based
it
on the
follow the book? Like, is it
sort of
practically the same as the book?
the greater plot of the book.
Ah, okay, okay.
It follows.
Okay, okay.
I think the
Got it in
beauty of it
hardback.
is you don't have to know all the brands, as in the luxury
Mm.
brands that will be mentioned, because it will
Yeah,
be
it's just
mentioned.
the feeling of
Yeah,
that it's luxury.
yeah.
I've
Taking
got it
notes
in
of brands I can't
hardback too.
buy.
Our violet is so pretty. Yeah, the cover is really pretty for the series. I was also a bit bored by the first book in places, but I think it might have been the point I found myself in. I mean, like this one. Oh, okay. Actually, yeah, I was actually thinking about when I was choosing a book for this sprint. Now that I think about it, I think I'm gonna like the book again if I reread it, knowing what to
Mm.
expect, sort of. Because I think it was marketed so heavily as like this Romeo and
Romeo and
Juliet
Juliet, the
retelling. So we're
novella.
looking for a little bit more romance, a little bit more of that. But the setting is just this political thing.
Mm.
But I guess what we got is really more on the political. Then
Yeah,
there's this mystery thing, fantasy
the
mystery thing
romance was
going
just
on.
a back,
Yeah, so
like
I think maybe that's the
secondary.
reason why I was like waiting for the romance to happen, but it never really did. Spoiler alert to anyone. How was reading? How was the book that you're reading? I think I
Okay,
read how many pages did
go
I
you
read?
first.
I think I read 20 pages. This one's
That's a
very
lot.
easy to read. Like the way it's written, it's very easy to
Really?
read. Well,
Really?
so far, yeah, so far it's very.
Hold on. Wait.
I think it's very easy to read. There were, but the author is not overly descriptive. The author doesn't really use like overly intense words that I have to look for the meaning while I'm reading. So I
Okay.
feel like
I
it
think
really flew by. Because I'm the type of person, if I don't know the meaning of a word, I'm gonna have to look it up before I move on. So
okay. That's
that makes it slower
interesting.
for me. So far it's kind of an easy-ish read. And the chapters are really short as well.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The chapters are short and told in different POV.
Multiple
Yeah. I
POVs.
think there
So
will just be times or chapters wherein the author describes things repetitively,
I
like,
did see that, yeah.
or like it's
There is
not
a
always
tendency,
linear.
yeah. Yeah,
So
there is
that's
a
that's
tendency.
why I said,
I can see that happening, yeah.
yeah. That's why I said it doesn't read like a mystery thriller. Like,
It actually it actually leads like a
right? It
sort of
reads like a literary
contemporary,
fiction.
yeah,
But
kind of reads like that. And also one thing that I'm sort of like enjoying so far is because the setting is in California, in Silicon Valley, which is where my family is. So I kind of know that area well because I stay there every
mm,
year. And then the other setting is in Boston, which is a place that I went to once. Like some of the places that are mentioning, I've been to. I think so. It's kind of like making it more enjoyable because I can sort of imagine the places.
mm,
So
mm.
far, so far.
Yeah, that actually adds to the experience.
How about you? How was the book that you were reading?
Okay, so I didn't read much because I had to like pause and do an intro because I'm planning to do a reading vlog for the book that I'm currently reading. So I
Yay,
filmed a bit
excited.
like
I thought why you had your cam off
yeah. That's why
for
I
a
had my
bit.
camera because I was filming an intro, and it's funny because like with when I filmed my intro, I was like talking about something about the book, but it's completely different when I started reading more
Mm,
because the book is interesting when it comes to how it's written because like it's in first person point of view, but the thing is the narrator is talking to someone else. So like you'll read it as if okay, I'll try to read some lines. For example, like um you asked me what I said to the man earlier in the bedroom. Why did you ask? I didn't tell him anything. No, I'm not a liar. So it's written that way. The
yeah.
narrator is talking to someone, but you don't
It's just
know exactly what that person is saying, just
mm,
snippets of like when the narrator kind of repeats it in a
it kind
sentence,
of feels like the narrator's talking to you. It's kind
right?
of like you're starting to sort of
Exactly.
fill in, you're starting to answer because there's no answer on the page. So you kind of like think
Exactly,
of what to
exactly.
say. Yeah, that's
And
very interesting.
and interestingly enough, I don't since there's an added mystery of like you don't know who the narrator is talking to at the beginning. So like I'm trying to hang on to the blurb that I
Mm.
read because there was a mention of mistress. So I was
Mm.
like, oh,
Is this the
is the narrator
mistress?
yeah, is the narrator talking to the mistress? Because there's like a mention of a bedroom in the second page. But I was like, as I was reading more, it's like a totally different person.
Mm.
So I was like, I just filmed my intro to this reading blog and it's wrong.
I mean, that makes the video interesting. Plot twist. Hmm.
Ay,
Let's see.
okay.
I, I
Where did
I
this-
think actually from I think I find this book easy to read because coming from the 7.5 deaths, that was very, very, very confusing to read. Because I think I said this in the last print that we did. It's like written in technically one POV, but the POV inhabits the bodies of like 8 people. And then it's kind of like repeating the same day over and over
yeah.
again. So it's kind of like that, so it's super confusing because you're experiencing the same day, but you're different people. So you're kind of like, I feel like I should have not like done like a board with all of the timelines and all of the
Exactly.
POVs, so I can sort of understand everything. So I kind of just assumed that all of the scenes made sense. Like I didn't fact check it, if that makes
Mm,
any sense. But I feel like it seems right. So that was very, very confusing to read. And it was like 500, almost 500 pages of that. So,
oh my
but it
god.
was
It's a
fun
series,
for some
right?
reason. I really found it fun because it felt like a game. You were trying to figure out I guess, who the killer is. What are your, let's see, what are your favorite POVs? First person, second person, third person? For fantasy, I like third person, because
Mm,
I
yeah,
feel
yeah.
like I get more of the world. Since you're discovering a new world, it feels like you get more out of it if you're experiencing it through different people. For do I have preference for other genres? I think I'm okay. I don't. I just don't like fantasy in first person. That's just one thing that I feel like I'm not really a big fan of.
I'm
Because
trying
I
to remember if
in
I
my
have
head it
it.
feels kind of boring. There's one what's the name? Shadow and Bone. I think that was first person. That Shadow and Bone
I
series.
don't remember. That book was
I
like
just
a
know that
fever
it's
dream
one
to me.
POV,
That was like a dream to me. I have read it,
but
but
you
I
don't
don't
remember
remember
anything. I just know that it's one POV. Whether that person was talked about in third or first, I don't. exactly remember, but I think it's first.
I
Actually,
don't remember.
I don't remember.
Yeah, I agree with the third person point of view when it comes to fantasy. First person, I like it with thrillers,
Oh
especially if
yeah,
there
yeah,
are
yeah,
multiple POVs. So I guess
yeah,
it depends on the genre and it
yeah,
depends
yeah.
on the actual story. So
Yeah, I
like,
think thrillers would be fun first person because you kind of
yeah,
feel like you're in the situation, so it makes it
exactly.
a
And
lot more
like
immersive.
there's an element of mistrust. You don't know if
Mm.
this person is telling the truth
Yeah, because it's
or the
just
other one is telling the
one
truth.
narration. Yeah,
Second person,
aside, I
I
think
don't
it's
think I've
quite
read much.
rare to read second person. I don't like off the top of my head. I don't remember any books I've read recently that's second person. I think there is, but I don't remember. Uh, yeah, I don't
I guess
remember.
like poetry.
Yeah,
That's
maybe poetry. Yeah.
yeah,
As a romance reader, first person POV always works. Yes, yes. Self insert.
actually.
Make it dual POV of the MCs. Actually, yeah. This for some reason, whenever I think about romance with dual POVs, I think about Twilight. Because I remember when I was reading Twilight before, um, when the series ended, there was a leak for the Midnight
Yeah, yeah,
Sun
yeah.
book
For Edward's, for
for
Midnight,
Edward's
Midnight
POV. So it
Sun.
kind of like always stuck in my head that it was very parang a big deal that we get to see Edward's POV.
Yeah,
like so I always remember it. So I think yeah, it's interesting for romance to see how the same scene because there's always this misunderstanding trope in romance. It's always
yeah,
like a feature of romance novels. So it would be interesting to see if there was really a misunderstanding, like what did the other
yeah,
person
yeah, yeah,
think.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like it's just handed into you like, oh, this is a
Yeah.
misunderstanding.
Yeah. No. I'm actually thinking of doing a romance reading vlog because I checked my Libby and I have like three romance books that came in
Ooh.
sort of at the same time. I was thinking romance book, and then they're very short, like very. I'm not sure if you've read like The Love Hypothesis. It's kind of like
No,
that
no.
type, or like Spanish Love Deception. Those romances are very very quick too.
I think the last one I read is what's the book? That like it's a series and
Mm.
they're sisters and they're black. It's written by a black author.
Hate you.
Something about brown.
No, 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 no.
I
The
think the first one
Eve
has
Brown. There's an Eve Brown.
yeah,
There's
yeah, yeah, yeah. The
yeah,
first
the Brown
one.
sisters. Yeah,
Yeah, the
I only
brown.
read one of the
Yeah, I only read
books.
the first one. The
Yeah,
Eve Brown
actually,
is the second. Get a
a lot of
life, girl,
people
with
like
Chloe
that. I
Brown.
get Chloe Brown. I think a lot of people like that series, so I was
I
actually
really like
thinking of
Chloe
reading it as
Brown.
well. Not as struggling to remember titles of books, to remember anything we've read. I do like how the reading tastes differ. Readers' reading tastes differ. Get a life Chloe Brown, yeah. Get a life Chloe Brown.
Our live shows have like guessing games.
Earlier, it was like Pinoy Henyo. It's like a Filipino guessing game. I really enjoyed the Brown Sisters trilogy. That's what it's called. Brown Sisters trilogy. I like the third one the most. I really need to read this book because a lot of people really like this one. Even the people who don't usually read romances, they really
Mm.
like it. So
Yeah, it's
I'm
like it's
gonna
just very
put it on hold.
light-hearted read.
Mm,
I also read it with audiobook, so like that adds to the
alive.
experience.
Chloe Brown. Yeah, I'm gonna start the next sprint 9:05.
Sure.
Yeah. I'm gonna change the audio.
Yeah, try to test some like how they
Okay,
sound like.
let's test the audio. I think I need to. I can still hear the audio. This was the one that I played earlier. Sound like a Disney movie.
Yeah,
I just read harp and
like
I thought, oh, that's gonna be very
the
uh
genie appeared.
yeah. My it's like we're in a church. Normal ding dong. Oh god, that's loud. Butter or this one? Cute.
That's actually
Mario. Oh my god, that hug.
that might be a copyright though.
Okay, that's too long. This one, yeah. Coin. Yeah, let's stick with the coin. Okay. I could identify with the youngest sister, her ditzy nature. Yeah. Let me place a hold because I also remember that they said that the books had like each sister.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Some of
yeah.
them had like a.
But
I
they
think
do
one of
appear
them.
in the other's book. Yeah.
So it's kind of like one universe.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay, place
It's
a
like a
hold.
brown sister
Brown
universe.
sister cinematic universe.
Yes, you. It's like I remember
Oh
the
my
other two
god.
sisters also made
Wait,
appearance.
Get a Life is the first book. Yeah, Get a
Yeah,
Life,
Get the
Chloe
Life
Brown.
Chloe
Okay,
Brown. And then
just
Eve
put that
Brown.
on hold.
The one with the yellow
Mm,
cover is the second one.
okay. Okay. Okay, it's 9:05. Let's start
Oh, good.
the next print. I'm just gonna read the rest. Fingers crossed I'll be able to reach the 50 page book. You can do it. We're gonna sprint until you reach 50 pages. Just kidding. Okay, I'm gonna start the sprint again. Happy reading. Hello. Wait, let me pause. And how was everyone's reading? I didn't read much because I cooked noodles. I think I only read 7 pages.
Hello again. So I also had to pause for like I had to turn off my camera because like my mom was talking to me for a bit. But I think I read more
Mm.
this reading sprint number two.
How's the
Yun,
book so far?
it's
Interesting. Are
still
you,
it's still interesting. It's
mm.
still very mysterious because like the more that I read it, the more layers come up, the more questions that I have. I'm like I'm actually literally taking down notes because it's a PDF copy, and with
It's hard
PDF
to like go
I
back
can't
and forth.
highlight. So
Yeah.
like what I do is I select the sentence and screenshot pa.
Okay.
Like,
So now
the
you're
format
just writing
when we
everything.
convert to EPUB, it's very
Actually, that's one of the things I like about reading with Kindle because you can
mm,
save your
even
notes and
with
highlight.
PDF.
I think you can. Yeah, I'm not sure if you can read PDFs, but I think if you
Ooh,
convert the PDF to EPUB, I'm not sure. I've never tried it. I've only read via the ones we borrow from the library or before when I used to buy
buy
ebooks.
it from Amazon.
I've never read like I've never tried to upload a file to it.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, so that's one thing I like because I can just go to my Goodreads and see all of my downloads, or I can actually
I've
export it as
been
well.
I've been wanting to have a Kindle, but
Go for it.
actually
Super,
for months now,
super
I've
sulit in
been
my opinion. Yeah, especially
but
since you have a library, you can borrow from the library.
yeah. I borrow from
Super,
Libby.
yeah, super worth it. I think.
But how
Um,
does it work once the the loan already
ends.
lapses, or like if you already bring back the book, like
So
do
what
you have to manually
happens?
delete
No,
it from your library, or it
no. There's like a There's a filter where it shows you books that are available, so books that you can actually read. But if you select, I think parang all books, it will just show you the books that you've already returned. Something like uh book, the name of the book, and then parang returned or parang not
mm,
available, something like that. Let me actually check.
okay, but like
Yeah,
does
you
it
don't have to delete it kasi you can filter it to not show naman.
pero does it download on the device itself?
Yeah, so what you do is from Libby app, you can select read with Kindle, and then it will
Yeah.
open in Amazon, and then you can
Uh,
say get library book, and then when as long as you're connected to the same Amazon account, if you
mm,
open your Kindle, it will already be downloaded there.
mm,
As long as it's connected to the internet as well. So super
I
easy,
think
and then
yeah.
very especially since you're borrowing from the Libby app.
Yeah.
Super
I think
worth it.
my worry is the storage lang.
Mm.
Like,
Actually, I don't know what my storage is, but I've never had a problem with it because since we're borrowing library books, it it automatically like deletes the
deletes
space used
itself.
by
Okay.
the book.
Because like I use
Um,
iPad, but I have to
mm,
like
delete it
you have to
manually.
delete it from
Okay.
the device.
Chica says, I didn't get to read much during this sprint as I attempted to complete an article. I was
Oh,
like,
that's
oh, still
completely
good.
okay.
Like
Yeah,
productivity sprints. It's actually one thing I like about sprints. You can sort of focus more on anything.
yeah, because you
'Cause
feel pressured.
yeah. Even when I'm just watching sprints, when I'm not like the one hosting. Because when
Mm.
you're hosting, you're kind of on camera. You kind of feel like you have to focus on something. But even when I'm just watching sprints, I kind of feel like everyone's in the same room with me. So we're all,
Mm.
they kind of want to do what I said I was going to do. Something like that.
Yeah, but that's totally okay.
Mm.
I'm actually considering if I'm still going to pick up a bit of work.
Uh, go for it. Because it's Friday. Should we, TGIF? No? Too much work.
It's like I just don't want to pick up on
Think
it
about it.
tomorrow instead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually, yeah. Instead of thinking about it tomorrow. Okay, so this is gonna be, reading and productivity sprints.
Yeah.
Just have you eaten dinner? I'm just noodles because I'm too lazy.
We eat very early, like
Okay.
5:30, 6
Oh my gosh,
ish.
super early. I'm not used to that because I think in our family we're all like night owls. So we
Mm.
usually eat around before we usually when all of my family was here in the Philippines, we usually eat around like 8 p.m. at the earliest.
That's so late.
Super late. And then like we wind down, like we do a shower, like
Mm.
get ready for bed around like 11 p.m. And like because we're still cleaning at like 9:30, still washing dishes and stuff.
I guess
I don't
like
know, we eat
the
late. So I'm
early
actually
dinner.
not used to like eating early.
I guess it just works for us because like I feel like when we eat early, the rest of the hours are like free time.
Free
Like
time, yeah.
time. So like
Actually, kasi no more cleaning,
psychologically
no
I
more,
feel like I have
yeah,
more
more
hours.
time. Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Actually, I felt that way because when I was with my family in the US they eat very early then for dinner. Parang they eat around like 6 p.m. then. So when I was there, I was like, so what are we doing now? Are we going out or something? Because I feel like there was too much time in the evening. Because
Yeah.
in California, everything closes at like 6 p.m., 7 p.m.
That's so
The only
early.
thing the only thing left is like milk tea places. Everything else is closed. And McDo.
Of course.
Yeah, always open. Okay, I'm gonna start the next sprint 9:45, maybe.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
I actually wanna edit the video, the book haul. I still haven't
No, I
finished
feel
it.
like I'm also going to use this as a
Uh,
productivity sprint.
yeah, so I think
At
the
least
next
with that,
sprint, I might
yeah, at
read
least
and eat the next sprint, and then the next one after that, I'm probably gonna edit.
mm,
Let me- Let's see, 9:44. Set up the. So the alarm is okay now, right? The coin.
yeah,
Better
it,
than the harp,
it kind
the
of
Disney
surprised me a
harp.
bit as well. But better than the harp, Disney
Yeah.
harp thing.
Okay. Share it. Let me share my screen again. Okay, 30 minutes. Just get started now. Happy reading! Or doing whatever. Hello.
Hello, hello. Okay.
How was it a working sprint?
Yeah, it was a working sprint for me. It was very productive. I just have a few more entries and I'll be done. I'll be back to reading for the next sprint.
While I was reading this, I realized I'm not sure. I don't think this is a spoiler, but the book is about stealing like cultural assets, right?
Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah,
then
yeah.
bringing
The
it back to
Chinese,
China. Yeah. Sculptures, right? I researched it, and apparently it's a
it's
real
true.
thing. Yeah. So
Hmm.
that was very interesting.
The
So I
Western
think, yeah, I think I
soul.
spent like what 15 minutes reading about the history of the sculptures. And then the company that's in this book is not a real company. So that was kind of
Wait,
interesting.
which chapter
I
are you
think
in? Like, where did you stop?
I'm at chapter 7, page 44. So it's kind of just they're still deciding.
Have they
Not yet.
met? Okay.
No, they've met as a group. The group have met each other for the first time. It's the first time they got
Mm,
together.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh,
I
okay.
didn't
I
read
can
much because I
wait
was
for your
eating.
thoughts for the remaining.
Because I checked Goodreads and it's like very mixed. I didn't read the reviews because I don't want to be swayed by anything. But the rating
Mhm.
is like 3.5, something like that.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
You haven't read
But
mine,
so
right?
far, it's very interesting to me because I actually like art history. So it was
Mm.
super interesting in that sense. That's why I think I spent like 15 minutes reading about these stupid sculptures. I got super sidetracked in like Wikipedia pages and other pages. Ay,
Yeah, it's
okay.
pretty interesting. Like, it's not something that you see on the headlines. So,
Mm,
like, especially if it involves the Western
yeah.
stealing from Asia.
Yeah,
So,
but
why
I
not?
actually liked how they sort of juxtapose. Yes, like Western civilizations stole a lot from Asian cultures and all of
Mhm.
the places they colonize. But at the same time, like a superpower like China also takes stuff from other
Yeah, yeah,
countries.
yeah.
It's kind of like interesting how they put it side by side. Oh, Chica
Well,
says
I don't think that's
sorry.
going to be
Y-
a focus there, though.
Yeah,
It's really
I think it was just
just,
said in passing, just to
yeah.
make like a point in a conversation. He says, "Sorry, my daughter's here, so I accidentally pressed." Actually, I don't think you did. Yeah, so you're good. I don't think you commented random stuff.
Okay, I just have one more. Then I'll be
Yeah,
finished.
I think we can jump into the next sprint because I really didn't get to read much. Which sprint is this? Reading sprint number 5? I think so.
Are we already in five? Aren't
I
we
don't know.
already? Aren't we in just
It's
four?
10. So, maybe just 4. Yeah, this is the fourth one, I think. Yeah, because it's only 10:18.
Are we shooting for five though?
Uh, for sure. I mean, well, how about you? What do you think? Are you until what time do you plan to like sprint?
I was like, if 30-30,
Yeah,
or the last one could just be 20.
yeah, could be. So we can finish by 11. Is that the goal?
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
okay, I
30
can
ish.
plus 30 math. No, plus 30. That's already
Mm,
10:50. So we
yeah,
can
yeah,
do
yeah.
one last sprint, or we can make the last sprint a little bit longer.
Ah, yeah, yeah,
We
yeah.
can make
Could,
this the last sprint.
could be 40. Is
Yeah,
that what you're thinking?
yeah.
But isn't that the same thing? Wait, no. I hate math.
Because it's 10 to, not us doing math in a sprint. It's 10:20. So if we do a 30-minute sprint now, it finishes 10:50.
Okay. Where is my book? Hold on. Just give me 1 minute.
So do I do 40 question mark? Or 30 is good?
35?
25?
Okay, ready.
Okay, let's do 35.
Yeah, because like, I feel like we're still going to
40
talk.
feels too long, yeah.
Yeah, we're still
Uh,
going to talk.
okay, let's do
Okay.
45. I think this is the fourth, the fifth. I don't know. I think it's the fifth, the fourth. I don't know.
We can check the YouTube. We can check the YouTube video. Like,
Oh my gosh. Let me check the
yeah,
stream.
the
Actually, I think
stream.
I forgot to put it. This is the fourth one. The fourth one. The fourth one.
Okay, okay.
Okay, okay. 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 Last reading
Yeah.
sprint. Let's do this. Hello.
Hello again.
I actually forgot to start the timer earlier, but somebody said it in the chat, so I adjusted it. Hi, Lauren. I'm not sure if you're still here, but that was actually our last sprint.
Unfortunately.
Yeah. How
Okay.
was it? Were you reading the same book that you were reading
Yeah, yeah,
earlier?
yeah. It's the same book. Actually stopped on like a very important part. Like, it explains something
Yeah.
that was confusing me before. So
I'm
it's
getting the.
starting
I so
to
go ahead.
feel heavy. It's starting to feel heavy because like
Mm.
there's death and stuff. Anyway, I want to hear your thoughts on Portrait of a Thief. Have
I
I have
think
one
I'm.
question. Have they
Yeah, go
started
ahead. Yeah, yeah. Yes, they have planning. Uh,
okay.
I'm getting. I get what you were saying earlier about the author like overly describing things. Like there's a lot of exposition in this book, and sometimes it feels very unnecessary. Like I think
Mhm.
every time there's a mention of anything, like the sky, the sun, the plane, there's like five different ways of saying the same thing. For I'm starting to feel that more and more, especially during the time that they were like flying back to the US.
Mhm.
There's so many repetitive descriptions of the clouds, the like what they see outside of the airplane windows, things like that. And then they started planning. And I don't know. I feel like it feels like they're planning like a college project or something. It doesn't feel. It doesn't. I haven't gotten very far at that part. They actually just had their like first meeting or something. But the way that everything
Mm.
is described, it feels like they're planning like a college project and not this like continent, multi
International
country,
heist.
international heist. It didn't feel. It doesn't feel like high stakes because it feels like they're just playing around. I'm not sure.
Mhm.
I don't know if at first I thought, what if they're not telling us like anything like super specific about how they're doing the heist to make it like interesting later on, but I feel like part of the charm of like heist kind of books is just seeing the prep, everything that they need to prepare for the thing, and then you get to the climax of the heist, and then obviously
Mhm.
things go wrong as they usually do, and then you get to appreciate that part. But I feel like right now they're just it was funny when they just basically did like a Zoom call, and it's like, are we gonna do that? And like, what's that? What are you gonna do? I don't
In
know.
a Zoom call. A
Yeah,
Zoom
they're
call.
planning it in like a video call, and I'm like, what?
Planning an illegal
And then
activity.
there was this part here where they wait. Hold on, let me just look at this. Mm. And they were in the call. They were planning stuff. And so the night went on, the five of them talking over video chat, pulling together pieces of heist movies and the books they've read so far. Like what? So the plan is
What a
to watch
thesis.
heist movies.
A thesis project.
So I kind of I laughed out loud at that part because it just felt so like ridiculous that that's how they're like preparing. And
Mhm.
it feels like the author hasn't like established what each of these individuals can do to like do a heist of this size. I
Mhm.
don't know, kind of like I think I read in the blurb that it's like they build together a stereotypical like characters in a heist, and I get
Mhm.
that, but then they basically just mention, oh, this person is that, this person is that, this person
Yeah.
is that, but it doesn't feel like they're that, something like that. I don't know.
You're in
So
for
I'm
fight.
starting to see why it's like 3.5.
Yup. I mean,
But I mean, hopefully it's not too bad. But I feel like it's such a waste because the concept is very interesting. Like
mhm, mhm.
the subject of the heist is very interesting.
I feel like I would pick up another book if it's an actual action-packed heist
Mm.
with the
Mm.
same, not literally a copied premise, but like
Yeah.
something about,
Similar.
yeah,
Cultural. Yeah.
culture heavy
Mm.
and driven motives.
Yeah. Because the premise is very very interesting. So Chica is asking. I don't think I got what books you guys were
Oh,
reading.
sorry.
So for me, I'm reading Portrait of a Thief by Grace D. Lee.
Lee. Yeah.
So it's kind of like a heist mystery, like fiction, where there's like a group of friends who are Chinese Americans, and they were sort of put together to steal cultural artifacts and bring it back to China. And then Pam, what are you reading again? What's the title again?
I
I keep
I'm
forgetting the title.
reading an e-arc
Mm.
of We Are Not Alone Here.
Okay, not alone.
So far it's about like the narrator, so far as I've read it, it's a mom. So it's a mom and she seems like she's talking to someone. So the book is written as if it's a conversation, but it seems like a one-sided conversation. So you only get you only get to assume what the other person is replying to the narrator. So it's interesting because it's mysterious that way. It keeps me guessing like, what happened to the mom? Why is the mom saying stuff like this? Or like what is her current condition physically, mentally, etc.? And is this even real? Is this her just all in her mind? So it's kind of mind fucking in that way. But it's written as if like it's a literary fiction.
Mm.
So it's pretty interesting. I just can't find it on Goodreads and Storygraph
Yeah,
yet.
I tried to search for it
Yeah,
now.
but the
I
author
couldn't
is
find it.
there. The author is there
Yeah.
and
But
his
it's not like listed yet.
yeah. For this specific book, it's not, which
Yeah.
is surprising because it's going to come out in October.
Uh, that's only like 100 something pages, right? What page are
Yeah,
you at?
158 in total, but I'm currently in 37.
Okay.
Not too shabby.
Yeah.
considering considering that I also stopped reading for a bit.
Okay. So yeah, I think that's gonna be that was the last print. I
Yeah.
think we're both very like kind of distracted
Okay,
because
next week.
next week. So next week we're gonna be sprinting over at Pam Shenanigans channel, the other Pam in here. And again, we're not sure yet what day, if it's like a Saturday, a Friday, but it's gonna be around 7 or 8 p.m. Manila time. So that's usually 7 a.m., 8 p.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. or 8 a.m. Eastern, and I think 5 a.m. Pacific, I think, or something like that. Sorry. We could only really do it at this time. Maybe next time we can try to change it. But for now, around that
Mhm.
time. So I have Pam's channel linked in the description as well. So go subscribe. She's filming a reading vlog right now. So pressure her to edit it and upload it as well. Yeah, I think for me, I'm gonna be finishing the edit for the book haul. I was supposed to finish it last week, but work. So I'm gonna do that this week. So yeah, that's it
Yeah.
for us.
Yep, we'll definitely
Thank you.
announce days
Mm,
before
yeah.
the prints will
But,
happen.
mm, thank you for joining us, everyone.
Bye
Always fun to
bye.
sprint and read with people. Bye.